Hello, my name is Ethan Condon. I'm taking a video game development course in Gull Lake High School, and today we'll be going over week something in video game development. Alright, so this is around where I was at before, and at that point I hadn't done much of anything user interface because of issues with programming and wrong code. It might have been a little bit on my end with Unity not working correctly because I uploaded another project into there. You'll see another challenge project, and it worked a lot better than whatever mine did. So a little troubleshooting there. That's okay. Um, and this is where I'm now. So we got the user interface done. It was easy the last few bits. Now we got publishing my project. That's almost done. I have one more to do there, and that took me about like what hour and 15 minutes. It's going by fast, so I'm pretty sure I'm set to finish all this in, I'd say, the next week. I'll be done if I work fast. Little quick sneak peek at my GitHub with publishing my project. There's not much here. That's because what we did was we focused on going to other projects to upload them to different things, uploading them to the Unity cloud, making sure it works, troubleshooting, building the project, doing all that. Sometimes it didn't work. Again, that's probably on my end because it's an old computer. We're using a buggy version of Unity. I don't think it's updated fully. I'm not sure I'm using the updated version, but point is, a lot of these are you go into a different project and you mess around with that to get different things to keep to learn how to publish a project. It's in the name. It's in the name. And then we can go to the user interface. I think it is. Yeah, user interface. And user interface. I gotta do a little git ignore here. But user interface has, if we go into history, it has a lot more because of those little times where I was messing around with debugging the code and working through getting all that done. Alright, and then we get to the projects here, which is prototype 5, it should be. Let's see if it opens fast this time. Sometimes it takes a while, sometimes it doesn't. Um, the game I was working on before still doesn't work fully yet. It still has the same issues as it did before, but I was using the same code as this other game did, and the other game worked fine, so I'm not entirely too sure what's going on. It's coding, not my forte. I'll admit it's a little iffy on my end, but you can see these little red traffic, not traffic cones, this little traffic sign looking things. Uh, means the editor version has a known security issue, meaning it's just not an updated version. That might be the reason. I wouldn't be surprised, but you know, this is taking a while. There we go. All right. We'll go over the whack a food thing first, I guess. So this was a challenge thing that we were told to do, that I was told to do, um, where you're given code or a game with problems with the code and things not looking right. So to start off, these buttons were looking all messy. The words were in different areas and all that. Had to go through that. Just individually click these and mess around with the font style, the alignment and all that, and make sure it's all in the middle. Make sure it's all the same size. Make it look pretty. And then the next thing was score. That's in the code, which if I could find, course library, scripts, cool. It was in the code, so we got game manager here. It should have the, as you can see, it's got the Unity engine UI thing, so it'll have the score here. Um, Before it was just printing this. It wasn't printing the plus score. It wasn't printing the inputted score that it grabs from you clicking things. So it would just have score, and it was lowercase too, which was kind of funny. So anytime you touch the like click on one of the objects that we'll show in a second, it would just change to lowercase and it wouldn't add anything. It would just look like that, but again lowercase. Um, and then let's see if I can remember what else happened. You click easy. You do this. Don't know why it does that. I can't figure that out. It might be scripting the wrong things, but it might be the script just doing wrong things. But that wasn't one of the errors mentioned in the fix this. So in the fix this area, which is I could show that first in a second here. Hold on. Like a food. I don't think it was shown. So you get the warning when you import the challenge. It's supposed to have bugs, all this stuff. And you lose no way to restart. The game can go on forever. All this stuff, it doesn't tell you anything about like the game ends early or something. So I don't know what's going on there. Again, it might be the version that I'm using. It's frustrating because it should be the right code, but it's not working. So I'm not. It doesn't make me the happiest person in the world, to say that much. But anyway, there was a little issue with the code too, with the game manager. I think it was the game manager. Uh, it might not have been the game manager. It might have been Target. Target, yeah. So instead of on mouse down, it was I don't remember what it was. Basically, you can run your mouse over the food thing, it destroys it, and then game over. So I had to fix both of those a little bit. No, so that was like ChatGPT and a half, which helped a lot. But the on mouse down thing, I knew how to do. All this stuff is just troubleshooting. It's not my thing, but gotta do it. So that one was a lot quicker than this next one I'm gonna show you, which was it was a pain to do. Um, got a course library. Should be in scenes. No, okay. That's a little strange. Okay. Wow. Well, that's different. Can't say I've seen that before. All my stuff is gone. All right. My previous video shows that I did the stuff and I had it. Do I still have the? I think prefabs. Yeah, I still have prefabs. Okay. No, I did it right. I did it right. I did it right. It's just that's interesting, man. Wow. All right. So I guess we're skipping that today, which is great. That sucks, man. Okay. Cool. Just going to the second project. So that was with GitHub. Oh man. Okay, we'll just put the date in here. And head over to. I gotta push the origin. Head over to publishing your project. So this one was. It looks long, but it was quick. And again, there's not much here. So start with project optimization, where we're just going to one of our previous projects, which was for me was the I think it was player control. No, that was the was that player control? It was player control. Project optimization. Basically, added serialized field. I don't know what that means, but it kind of creates like a protection thing is what I think it was, right?
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, something like that. And a lot of the stuff in project optimization was just making sure your project, believe it or not, is optimized. It's in the name, but it's just messing around with cameras, making sure everything works well, and all that stuff. Um, so really easy things. Don't worry about all. I might worry about all that. We'll see. Alright, then we got research and troubleshooting, which is it's just doing what I've been doing for the past while, so I didn't really feel like I needed to do much here. It had um it had a bit about cameras and all that, which for some reason just worked on its own, which is ridiculous. Um, but the whole thing is just what I've been doing for the past couple weeks, using ChatGPT for coding, just research and troubleshooting. Yeah, and then we got sharing your projects. So this one was weird. Um, I think it was gameplay mechanics. Um, so I was able to build and run the scene, but it wouldn't show the scene. I don't think I have a screenshot of it. Yeah, this is the sharing your project things. Um, but I'll just run over what happened. I was able to get everything done, add the scene, build and run, do all that. It worked in like the editor and all that. But the second I try to build and run it, it just ends up deciding to just go blank. It looks like just a blank background, a blank skybox with nothing in there. Um, and there's a camera set and everything. I think I fixed it eventually, but I didn't do much with it. But you know, it it looks like it looks like that. It's supposed to look like that, which is fun. All right, and this is where it's sped up a lot. So you got the ECS survival guide. This was just watch a video, go over what the entity component system was. Um, and that's pretty much it. That was how simple it was. The career research and preparation, just researching career stuff, getting certification for it, all that good stuff. Portfolios. I already have a portfolio, so I didn't go through this much. But then we got to debug the app. This one was pretty easy. Really simple app that you're given, or quote unquote app. It doesn't do much, but you're supposed to figure out what's wrong with it, and ends up ends up working. This one was really easy. The idea was you just got to figure out what's going on, what the program is trying to do. Um, there's a couple warnings in here for things not being used, which I don't think is important. But the whole idea is just click play, go through the errors, make sure once things do start to work, you figure out what it's supposed to do, you fix it. Ends up being this really, it's really funny. Congratulations. It just says congratulations, and there's a big ol' spark thing that goes on. It's kind of ridiculous. So that's how simple that one was. It's just simple script. You got this all pre-made, and all I had to do was add system generic, add a semicolon and a bracket. I think that's what it's called, and then add a little text display equals new list string, so it just displays the text that you want it to. Easy stuff. All right, that sums up what I've been doing. A lot more than last time, if you couldn't tell. Looking forward to getting past the publishing your project because that was way too easy. And just finishing up publishing your project is what my next goal is. Thanks for watching. You can check out my channel if you want. Check out my other videos. And subscribe if you want too. It's free.